surrendering to what is instead of fighting, no matter how dark the circumstances. And then also, what happens when I surrender to what is I become more accepting, I become more serene, and I become more capable and powerful of being who I really want to be. And I don't think I was plopped onto this earth just to like hang out and pick my nose for a little while or talk to you because I have nothing better to do. I mean, that's not the point here. The point is to actually talk to you so that A, I learn something, B, maybe you learn something, and C, maybe there's a little itty bitty tiny seed that I'm putting out there, like I mentioned this before, a butterfly flapping its wings on this side of the planet that can actually reverberate out into the ether, globally, universally, consciously, whatever it is. Because the truth is that there's a way that I see, myself, I've done this, and other people, sitting in this bubble of a comfort zone and just stagnating and thinking that that's life. Like that's just what I do. Like I go to work for 8 hours and then I come home and I sit in front of the TV for another 3 and then I go to sleep and then I do it all over again. Or, I just had this conversation yesterday with like how much time, for example, one spends, like say one decides to pop off after work for a drink. I think that's normal. I think that basically there's a lot of people who are like, oh, go have a drink, relax, da-da-da. If you're still sitting in the bar like 3-4 hours later and you've had multiple drinks and you do that 5 nights a week, it's a little bit of a problem. Not because the event itself, I mean, there's social stuff going on at a bar. There's not just alcohol, so it's not just all bad. It's not just all about drinking, but there are other good things happening there. But it's just not a matter of the what if you go there. It's really more like how long do you stay there and what happens while you're there, because there can be fruitful things that happen anywhere you go, but is the time that you're spending there or anywhere productive? Is it adding to your life as opposed to detracting from your life? Whatever endeavors I have, personal or professional, that I spend time, cultivating energy, that I spend time being active in, friendships, social endeavors, ice skating, bowling, taking a walk, going swimming, spending time with my mother. I mean, I try to be really purposeful because my time is finite, and who I'm becoming is the most important thing. I don't want to sit back years from now and be like, I just didn't become who I wanted to be. And it's not, if that happens, it's not going to be anybody else's fault. It's going to be because I didn't take the initiative to handle my business. I did not take the bull by the horns and say, this is the life that's happening to me right now. What am I going to do with it? How am I going to make myself better? And if I become better, then how is it that I can allow that, my little wings to flap, or for that to trickle over the top of my well and affect and infect other people to make their lives better? I mean, that's the whole point. Like, no man is an island. I'm staying connected for me and within me so I can be more connected to you. I don't want to move through the world and get aggravated by people who can't drive, or customer service people who don't know shit about service, or, any number of people in my life that just quote unquote aren't doing it right. And I say those things as examples because those are the things that my mind likes to obsess on to find problems and chaos and drama. It's never big stuff. It's never like, oh my God, something really, really bad happened in the world. No, it's stuff like, like what they call the broken shoelace. Oh, like the person that's not doing it right, the person that bothers me, the person that doesn't get it, the person that's an idiot. Those are the places, that's the way my mind decides to like chirp at me and make me miserable. And I'm unwilling to become the person that like egoistic, selfish, and almost like, I hate to use this word, but evil part of my mind wants me to be. I refuse to go there because I'm becoming something better. I didn't plant a seed that was my life to become some little sapling. The seed was planted of my life to become a mighty oak. And the mighty oak does a lot of good things in the forest. So that's where I'm going. That's what I'm becoming. What are you becoming? And do you need any help? Do you want some foundation, somebody to work with to actually help you figure out what it is you're becoming, where you're going? Do you feel stuck? Because stuck is shitty. Stuck is stagnant. Stuck is like that water where mosquitoes start to harbor and disease starts to fester. It's not just in nature, it's in you too. Stuck and stagnant sucks. If you want something else, give me a holler. Thanks for spending time.